Okay, it's time. It's time to start the show. And here we go. Right after this. Come on. Come on, computers. Do right, please. Unfreeze me. Come on. Would you please just do right? Come on. Get where I want you to be. I did not click on that. I clicked on this. Oh, shit. Hello. Let's get started. Jesus Christ. Everything is not doing right. Hello. I'm here. Hello, are you here? I can't hear you.
That's why I can't hear me. Okay.
Yeah,
You good now?
I can hear you now. I'm so mad with this computer. It keeps on moving where I don't want to move and hitting the wrong buttons and stop.
It just won't right. Right by me. Right by me. Go.
Well, your last answer was on 36. And let me now.
So you know, my connection's like acting up. So just bear with me. Hopefully we can get through this.
Yeah.
It's been a bad week. I don't know how we got through the Friday show without me like dropping out for no reason.
What's up, John Jay?
Yeah. Corey's mad. That's what John Jay said there at the bottom.
Yeah, you hear me fussing because I'm sitting there fussing. Every time I went to go click on this, something else pop up, and then it maybe move to click on something else, and I'm trying to click on something else, and I'm like, come on.
Corey, it's the midget porn. It's always midget porn.
Well, I don't see Crazy Juice. I don't know if I sent him a link.
Oh, cast. Well, it is 10:30. He should be awake. He's oh man. I remember this time when I was a kid, I was trying to stay when his age. I was trying to watch Saturday Night Live. And then before Saturday night, there was a show called Almost Famous here in Washington, which was like a scary show. And Bill Nye the Science Guy used
You
to
going in and out. Your voice is cracking.
told you my connection. How we sound now?
Say it again.
Yeah. How do
Ooh. Can't hear you now.
can't hear me at all?
Now I can hear you.
Oh, good. All fails, I'll respond in the chat. If that doesn't kick me out.
Okay, so now we at 37. Against what team did John Taylor score 290 yards touchdown in a single game? A. Los Angeles Rams. B. Detroit Dallas Cowboys. C. New York Giants. D. Chicago Bears. Uh-oh, he disappeared. He might go to the chat. Okay, we both having technical difficulties here. Wait till he come back or he goes in the chat. Yeah, I'm just mad because my computer just acting up, making no sense how it's doing. You know, things popping up when they don't other pop up. Hmm. Things don't go right for you. I hate being by myself. Yeah, I'm not mad now. But now No Border Sports having difficulties. Um, so how was everybody's day today? My day was going good until I got home and got on the computer and started messing with me. You know, I went out to look at a new car with my brother. We went to our place. I can't think of the name of the city, but it's a fireplace. Then after we got the car, hey David,
What's good, Corey?
how you doing?
I'm good.
That's
So
crazy.
I saw you all by yourself, and I expected you to start singing the "Oh, but no, I can't sing.
All by
Yep.
myself.
Hey, you don't sound like a melting robot anymore.
Yep.
So I reset my connection and I made sure there's nothing else going, no other tabs, and hopefully that will get me through the questions and we can move on for the week.
Okay. So I guess I can go to the banners and help. So you can.
You should take off that StreamYard thing so we can see your face.
Oh, see, things clicking on what I'm not clicking on. Now where is it?
Your duck.
I'm telling you, Corey got a weakness for that midget porn. Got a little sweet tooth for the short ones.
Okay, we had 37, 37. Um, Carcass, where you at? You in the? I know you in the chat. Hmm. Where'd you stop at?
Yep, he's here.
Let me see where you at. Oh, you got started. You at 33.
Okay, let's start at 33 then. Unless you want to just start from here and hopefully I can make it.
No, what Carcass? I hopefully you can stay on too. I start with 37, and I'll go back and do 33 and catch you up.
33, 34, 35, and 36.
Hmm. Okay, against what team did John Taylor score 290-yard touchdown in a single game? A. Los Angeles Rams. B. Dallas Cowboys. C. New York Giants. Or D. Chicago Bears.
I haven't the slightest. See, this is one of those questions I would have just piggybacked off of everybody and either got it right or got it wrong with them. um,
Did Carcans answer yet?
I want it to be the Rams, but my mind says Cowboys. But this book loves the D. Um, gosh, I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Cowboys.
B.
So you going B.
Yep. Carcass, what you taking? I'll keep an eye out for Carcast.
Okay.
Question number 37. What is your answer? Oh, Bebop's laughing.
Carcas haven't answered yet?
Nope. He's being dramatic.
Okay, I'm about to move on, Carcas, to 38.
Oh, Carcast.
Ooh,
What are we doing,
wrong one.
Corey? Oh, yeah, you moving on.
38.
38.
Wait a minute. Ooh, I had the wrong one marked. Okay, 38. Who was the first 49er quarterback to throw for 30 touchdowns in one season? A. Joe Montana. B. Steve the Bird, C. John Brody, or D. Wyatt Tittle?
Ooh. Let's say it's either A or B. Not sure though. I'm gonna go with A, Joe Montana.
Okay. 39. Have Carcass any response?
No, Carcass has not said anything. Bebop laughing was the last thing. Yeah.
Okay. 39.
Carcass is not playing tonight.
Who first threw for 200 touchdowns in their career? A. Zeke Brokowski.
Bratowski.
B.
Yep.
Jay Schroeder. Or C. Jim Kelly. Or D. John Brody?
I'll go with D, John Brody.
Okay. 40. Who was the first San Francisco 49er head coach to coach both Steve Young and Joe Montana on the same season roster? A. Ray Perkins. B.
Bill
Steve
Walsh.
Marucci. Number 41. Which defensive player was the first 49ers to intercept 50 passes in his career? A. Ronnie Lott. B. Mel Blount. C. Kermit Alexander. D. Brock Moran.
That looks like a Mel Blunt to me, but I'm gonna go A, Ronnie Lott. Mel Blunt. Roll him up. Roll him up. What hand do you roll up with, Corey?
Hmm?
You ever rolled yourself a wooer?
No.
Oh, Corey. Ooh. Talk about go to outer space, son. Get you a rocket.
42.
You'd be hearing laser guns and shit. Pew, pew, pew.
The 1988 season saw the 49ers win the Super Bowl XXIII over the Bengals 20-16. In 1989, even with a new head coach, the team won Super Bowl XXIV. Also over which team? 55-10. New York Jets. A. B. Buffalo Bills. C. Denver Broncos. D. Minnesota Vikings.
So I didn't understand the question here. David McNiner, can you explain that?
The
So that you remember our back-to-back Super Bowls?
Yeah.
Who did we play in the second Super Bowl victory in the back-to-back?
Gotcha. In the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Yep.
We beat the Bengals for the first one. Then we went back and beat the
Denver Broncos. John Elway, right?
Well,
So you said
you
Denver
know,
Broncos?
so he's saying C, Denver Broncos. And it was a destruction. It wasn't just beat.
Yeah.
Mm,
It was.
I'm like, it's got to be them because we didn't play any of those other teams in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like,
mm-hmm.
this is one of those
Only
questions where I'm like, I swear I am right, but I'm not 100% for some reason. But I swear we've never played any of those other teams in the Super Bowl.
Hey, Corey, so you went and looked at a car. Is it like Niner red with the Niner symbol on the hood and, you know, Niner seat covers with tent all the way around that has San Francisco logos like in the tent?
nah. This is for my brother, so he ain't gonna get all
Oh,
that.
oh, damn.
It's really his car.
He's not looking for the 49er package.
Mm-mm.
Custom wheels
Unless
that have the
Corey's paying
49er
for the whole
logo in the
thing.
center.
Right? Like if Corey was paying for the whole thing, I'm sure he'd be down for it. Yeah, you put gas
You're
in
not
it.
paying.
I'll drive around in that thing.
In 1985, upon the arrival of wide receiver Jerry Rice, no 49ers ever had 500 career receptions, which when Rice left the 49ers in 2001, he had a team record with how many 49ers receptions? A, 2407, B, 1281, C, 203, D, 480.
Read the question over again, please. Sorry.
In
There's the wording in the
1985,
beginning I wanted to hear again.
in 1985, the arrival.
Okay, I'll go with A.
A.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 44. Which? Oh, I haven't switched the question. Answer. Which 49ers running back was the first to score 50 rushing touchdowns in his career? A. Chuck Foreman. B. Joe Perry. C. Dorsey Levens. D. Larry Sinners.
I've got no fucking clue. I think Dorsey Levens played for us. I'm not sure. Larry Centers might also be another. I don't know. I've got no clue. Would you pick, Corey? Hey, do right, Corey. Just do right. Just do right. I'll go with Dorsey Levens.
Huh?
So you going with C?
Former Green Bay Packer.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just knew the name.
I could tell you that is wrong. There's only one 49ers on here, and that's Joe Perry.
Is it Larry Centers?
No,
Joe Perry.
Joe Perry.
Oh.
He's only.
Hold on, Ryan. I know you're a little bit younger than me, but you don't remember Larry Centers?
No.
He was like a Pro Bowl caliber fullback for the Arizona Cardinals for a long time. Back in the 90s.
I
Possibly
swear I
the
probably
best player
started
they
watching
had.
football in like '89.
Okay,
For the
45.
most part, that's when I really started. Yeah.
Which quarterback
Oh,
led the 49ers? Which quarterback led the 2006 49ers? A. Josh McCown.
Okay.
B. Jeff Garcia. C. Alex Smith. D. Dante Culpepper.
I'm gonna go with Jeff Garcia. Dante Culpepper. That'd be crazy though, wouldn't it? That would have. Once you said that, I was like, man, I wonder what that would have looked like. You know what I mean? I want to live in a world where that happened.
Yep. C.
Well,
Or you got the salsa.
Oh.
We never got to see that Padunkadunk.
Well, we put your score for tomorrow. Where is yours? No Border Sports.
Oh, is that all done?
Yep.
Oh, we're all done. Oh, jeez.
What's today? Today's the 22nd. I gotta look at here what you did last week. I think you went 15-0 last week, right?
Who?
You. Yep.
I did.
You went 15-0, so you 29.
That was one
I
of
mean,
the many.
today you went.
Oh no. Was I wrong? Got that last one wrong.
Yep. Is
It was like
Alex
it was
Smith.
it too early for him or was it too late? Oh well.
So six. Oh, wait, oops, wrong thing. Corey, right? Thing right. 38, 7. So you and David Corona want to stick together, huh?
Oh, did we get the same amount right?
Yep.
Oh well.
Y'all did it on the last one too. Y'all getting almost same right.
And we're not answering the same either. It's hilarious.
Keith.
I need some ice
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, I had a busy day today.
I bought some stuff off the internet and I talked to my daughter. Talked to my daughter for an hour while she played dolls and shit. It was awesome.
Oh,
Well, she started saying something about she started pretending that, you know, one of the characters stole a car and then it was saying it was going to kill all the cops, and I had to like, whoa, that's not okay, Faith. You know what I mean? First thing, you can say you beat up people, you can pretend you're beating up people, but usually just beating up the bad guys. You know what I mean?
What's
And I
up,
tried,
Jess?
not that I'm a fan of, you know, cops in general. It's just that, you
Yeah.
know, hey, you know, you gotta treat them with respect. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't have an approach just to kill. You know what I mean? That's just too much. What up, Jess? But yeah, she was hella excited. They're about to try this new it's a recipe to make grapes into Sour Patch Kids. Essentially just take grapes and then you put lemon juice on top of them, or you know, and then you put sugar on them and then you freeze them. And then you just like pick them out there and then chomp on them. And she was like, "Thanks for the recipe, Dad." I was like, "Yeah, no problem. Like, you want to eat candy, might as well have sugar-covered grapes." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather you eat sugar-covered grapes than Sour Patch Kids. I know what's in it: sugar, lemon juice, and grapes.
Well, John Jay, if you have any Raiders uniforms, anything here, let me know, because I don't. I even got rid of my brother's Raider stuff.
Damian Lee bought the Cardinals for a jumbo jack.
I gotta run to the store. Corey, you gonna be on for long?
Nah, I'm probably gonna end it pretty soon because I didn't get to look up anything to talk about, nothing.
Oh, all right.
Hey, David, why don't you just take the car, bro, or the Jeep?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
You said you were gonna run. It's too
Yeah,
hot for all
I'll
that
probably
shit.
take the Jeep because I already had the Jeep out. Yeah, it's still like 90, probably 4 outside, and the sun's going down now. Well, the sun's off of
That's what I'm
everything.
saying.
So,
Well, yeah, but then like, so one thing I learned is like solar energy, it beats into the ground all day long, you know, and it stores thermal heat essentially. And even when the sun goes down, it's still hot because it's releasing that from the ground at that point in time. Isn't that crazy?
Well, let me ask this one question. I was
okay.
gonna save it for tomorrow, but I'll do it now. Um, how how did I put it? Um, let me see. I didn't get a chance to read the article, but it's more. Come on. Here it is. Can the Seahawks beat out the 49ers for the NFC West?
Can the
What you think,
Cardinals
David?
or the Seahawks? Did you say Seahawks?
Can the Seahawks? Yeah.
No.
No.
Geno Smith. I got one name. Geno Smith. No, that's not going to happen.
But they know their quarterback. You know, they know who their quarterback is. Right now,
So,
we don't know.
They can plan for
we
all
know
of his
we know we have
weaknesses.
a guy that can win games. You know, and he's not all the way back from injury yet, but he can win games. But then,
That's
you know, we
something you're
also have
missing.
this a Ferrari in the garage that needs to be busted out at one point. So, you know.
The problem with that
I
Ferrari was it was just like Jake Paul and his Ferrari. He didn't break it in first. He just ran it into the ground and it broke down.
Yeah, that's true.
But the thing is they can also game plan for Geno's, you know, shortcomings
Mhm.
through scheme. But one thing we can't do is guarantee being healthy. And I think if there's
Yep.
any way that we lose the division to the Seahawks, it's through injuries. Because they look at how they came in and played last year in that playoff game against us. Their fans were like, we're going to get lambasted. We have no chance. You can tell that by the way they played. Those Seahawks players had no idea they had no chance. They played a good first half of football. And, maybe a couple of drives of defense too that was, a couple of defensive stands that was good. But those guys this year will be now another training camp in, so they'll have more experience in the system. And by the time we play them, they'll have more games under their belt in that same system. So I think there's a chance. I don't think it's a overt chance, but there's always one there. It's not like they're planning that they're going to lose and they're just going to screw it. They want to win.
Yep.
Pete Carroll wants to win. He's going to have his team ready. So they're not a speed bump. There's something to actually watch out for.
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't look past them. I can't. I can say they. Oh, God, y'all supposed to be through with those now. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, what happened?
N1000.
N1000.
Somebody out there somewhere popping in 1000.
Oh, gotcha. A big firework.
Yep.
Is that like a quarter stick,
All right.
half stick?
All right, guys, I got to go.
All
Y'all
right.
have a good night. If you're still
All
on
right,
when I
David.
get back, I won't be long, but if you're still on when I get back, I'll hop in.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for hopping in, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you. Yeah. So when they give them names like that, they're not. You never know what they are. Like, you got M80s, M1000. That doesn't mean anything until you actually equate it to what it equals to the energy equals into a stick of dynamite.
Yeah.
Because essentially, you can, one of the little lady fingers, little itty bitty jumping jack looking ones. Those things, they can blow off your hand if you hold your hand tightly around it. Or you can hold it in your palm like this, flat palm, and it can just blow up in your hand and you might get a burn. You might. You know what I mean? So it's all how things are compacted with the energy. It's not even necessarily a amount of powder. It's the energy it unleashes.
Yeah, because that one now, that blow up your hand. Because I know we used to pop them.
Oh. I knew a guy who used to light a quarter stick of dynamite in his hand, wait for the fuse to burn down a little bit, and then toss it. I'm watching this guy going, you are so fucking stupid.
Yep.
He just wanted to watch it. He just wanted to watch it explode midair in the back property because there was like
we scared our
kind of
neighbor
like a
half to
cliff,
death.
but it's not really a cliff.
We scared our neighbors half to death. They we threw it in the gutter, 1,000, and it made a water turn on in the house. It said boom, 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 boom. It made a water turn on. She came out fussing at us. You, Corey, I'm calling your mama. Corey, I'm calling your mama.
Oh shit!
Yep. We like, okay, it's okay.
Mhm.
It's a 1,000. It turned on my water.
What's
See,
up?
that was what up, John Jay. That's your problem, Corey. You got to do that shit on the res, bro. You do that. You do that on the res, and the older folks will come out and be like, that ain't manly," and then they'll show you how to really be an idiot. You know what I mean? Like it's not to say that people on the res are idiots. It's just like how comfortable I've seen people get with fireworks is insane living on the res. Me, myself, like you're not supposed to make your own fireworks, right? All the time as a kid.
Yep.
All the time as a kid. We had so many fireworks every year. Just so many fireworks.
And I'm so
I lived
mad
on
at
the res,
our
so
bullies. Our bullies in our neighborhood.
What's up?
One of our bullies.
Oh
Now
yeah.
it wasn't the cat fault, but him and the other two bullies was throwing the pitch. We was in the house, and he was throwing the pigeon across and playing catch with the pigeon. And the cat was sitting there looking like this, watching the bird go back and forth. And the cat waited for the moment, and he shot out there, caught the bird, and took off with him. So them fools, them bullies, caught that cat, put him in the trash can, and lit a M1000 in it. I said, y'all wrong. Because y'all was wrong first of all for throwing a pigeon, playing catch with the pigeon. It wasn't a cat fault, it was your fault. I know if I've been playing with the pigeon that way.
Everybody's like
The cat
adrenaline.
was being a
You
cat.
know,
Yep, he was just being a cat.
I seen this dude today.
So
I'm on the highway and this dude's like literally in the middle of the street going across it. I'm like, am I supposed to stop? And I'm like, no, because I'm not stopping the highway. You know what I mean? And so I did, and the car behind me did. But I'm just like, what? You know what I mean? Like every time I've had to cross a highway, I just turn around and there's always a break where I can just run across. So I was like, I don't know what the dude was doing. Trying to be a drone.
Mhm. What did you say, no borders? Are
I
you frozen?
didn't say anything.
Oh,
Am I frozen?
I don't know. It looked like you are. Your head hadn't moved. I see your lips moving though. Now you moving.
Do you see my lips moving? It's
Yeah,
all
now you moving.
a dream, Corey. It's all a dream.
Did you guys see TED Talk Ball today?
Say it again.
No,
Did you guys
who
see
was on
TED
TED
Talk?
Talks all?
Well, nobody showed up, so I came in for a minute.
Yeah, I was listening for a while, and then I had to leave. You into the bar, into a bar.
Into a bar?
Hmm.
Yeah, I had to stop. I got my groceries. I pulled over to call in. So this is, I did a little recreation today. My brain started going all weird, and this is what I asked Ted. But his wife, he was talking to his wife, so he didn't catch the whole thing. And Ted, right for Grant. So my whole thought was, I was like, this is my role as looking at YouTube, right? I'm like, okay. Say Grant's in the bathroom, right? Kyle Shanahan walks in. He goes to the urinal, and then Grant's like, well, I'm gonna stay here longer because, it's ego versus ego now, right? And and then Grant's like, my Jimmy's bigger, right? And so Grant stays there longer. So then Kyle washes up, and then he throws a paper towel 2 feet from the trash can and misses. Okay, and then the next day, Grant gets on his show and he's like, Trey Calciani, man, he's fell off a cliff last year. He threw it in a pizza oven. Now he can't even make a 2-foot throw. Yeah, let's get a first and second and a fifth for him. Whatever, you know what I mean? This is right. It gets better. It gets better. It gets better. Recreational is good. So then so then there's this beef, and then the chat is sitting there going, well, did he pick up the paper towel? And then they start arguing about that because that means a lot, and then Kyle goes on and goes, well, I missed because Grant ended up turning on the blow dryer, and so there, so that's why I missed. And then Grant, no, there is no blow dryers. If you have a paper towel, you know what I mean. There's no blow dryers, but Kyle's just used to being blow dryers wherever he's at. That's what he thought, but really what happened, it was the freaking AC that turned on. So I mean, this arguing with each other, there's so many factors. Just because we didn't draft Aaron Rodgers doesn't mean, if we did, that doesn't mean anything would have happened with that. If we'd have got Tom Brady, there's so many factors in every little thing. You know what I mean? But this YouTube is just like, it's I'm disappointed in our fan base, our creators that do this stuff. That was what I said, though.
This has just been like the longest off season ever.
Yep.
Because it ended on such a weird note. There was no closure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was no time to relax and calm down, and I think it's really brought out the worst in us all. You know what I mean?
And it was a straight.
Not
it was a straight
necessarily that we're all
45.
bad people.
Well, no,
but
some of it. I mean,
at some time or
there's been
another, it's brought the worst of us out in each other. Sometimes I won't speak for everybody, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's
From
what
I've
saying.
seen. It seems
creator versus creator. Content creator. This is my second year. I don't remember seeing any fights last year. And it was a 90. It was a 45-degree angle straight up last year. It was all up. Even though Boza fell off the last 3-4 weeks or whatever, it was still upwards, and then it just went. You know what I mean? Straight down.
I wouldn't say Bosa fell off. I would say Bosa he
no sacks in 4 games.
Became more of a. Yeah, I got you, but also teams are going to try and do everything they can to stop him at those point in times, because that's the one guy you got to account for at all times on the line, right? So there's that. I'm not saying that's his only pass, but I think he also is playing the role of every really counts. So we got to make sure that we don't give up a big play. And I'm not saying that you can't stop that by getting a sack, but also if he's making sure his run game is on point first, so they can't give up the run. I can understand why maybe he might not have been, so fast off the get if he was worried about, He wasn't even
following his read.
Too much.
He wasn't containing. He was straight up. He was straight up. You know what I mean? He was diving inside, and that's why they scored on the outside. Yeah.
Oh, good. I might even bring this up to
Yeah,
these guys in the chat.
Here.
I wasn't going to bring this up till tomorrow, but he's here in the chat.
Oh.
Who NFC West team is right now not too happy with their quarterback?
All of them, except for the Seahawks.
I tell you who. This guy.
Look who that is.
Right here.
You see that guy? Corey.
Yes, Jim Everett.
You see
Is that Chris Everett?
Oh, that's Jim Everett. Jim Everett.
Looks like Chris Everett.
Jim Everett.
Hey, don't. If you break it up into too many pieces, it's going to be more pieces than they have Hall of Famers. And rings.
But no, their quarterback. Right now, the Rams are not too happy with Jim Everett. I mean, not Jim Everett. Matthew Stafford.
What Matthew Stafford do?
Mhm. All right.
What Matthew Stafford do?
All right,
um,
Corey. I know I didn't say nothing, but when I'm out,
all
yeah,
right.
I'll catch you later. You guys are having fun. You guys don't need me. Peace.
What you mean we don't need you?
Take it easy,
I might need
Josh.
you.
It's a joke. It's a joke. You know, I'm sarcastic. Some people take me way
What
too
he's
serious.
saying is you're not all alone. I got other shit I gotta do. Have a wonderful day, sir. That's
Yeah.
what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are having a
It's
very
not like he's
fun
saying your food
conversation.
stinks.
You guys are having a fun. You guys are having a fun conversation. You didn't give your opinion on what my thoughts was about the whole Grant Kyle Shanahan little bathroom thing.
But
I thought that was a good analogy.
Well, for me, it sounds like you're the one who. It sounds to me like you're the one who actually cares about this stuff. Because
That's just my outside perspective of YouTube.
I'm just messing with you, Steve. Let me say, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I'm just messing.
I took one hit and it just popped in my head, and I was like, "Whoa, this is be a good one."
but
Yeah.
You know, Steve-O, what you should have done is you should have acted that out, like recorded that, and you should just do this anyways. Act that out as both players in the thing, record it, and then put it on YouTube as a short.
Like Brand.
Well,
What's up,
more
Carl?
like
What's up, Ryan? What's up, Steve-O?
more like
What's up,
more
bro?
like what up, David? More like a Tom Grossi or that other guy who, like, he'll take a plain shirt like this and he'll just put the team's logo on it, essentially like an overlay of the team's logo on it, and he's kind of fast. I can't remember his name, but that might be some. I would laugh at that if you acted that out. You know what I mean? And like,
I mean, if I was
tried to play
like gonna
both
do it,
characters.
if I was gonna try to do channel or something, but I'm not. I'm just trying to get my point across. How everything gets so, you know what I mean? You think it's, you know what I mean, black and white or whatever you want to call it, and then you know what I mean. There's so many other things that people's brains go because nobody thinks the same, you know, because of their environment. And then you know what I mean. It's like that's where we're at as Niner fans.
But hey, this is the reason why the Rams are mad with Matthew Stafford. They asked him, "Can he please take a pay cut so they can sign more players? Will he take a pay cut?" And he said, "No."
What's he
He
making?
refused.
He's getting
One,
Did
greedy.
they ask
That's all
Aaron
he is
Donald to
getting.
take a pay cut? Wait, did they ask
nope.
Aaron Donald to take a pay cut?
Either one.
Okay. So if you're
He
not
only
going to
played
go
8
to
games
every
last year.
heavy hitter on the squad and ask, then why are you coming to just me? You know what I mean? Like if you
Trying to be
went
like
to
the
everybody
Niners.
else and everybody, well, no, if you went to everybody else on the team that had big huge salaries or big huge contracts, right? And we all got together and said, "Are we going to do this? You know what I mean? Let's do this. Let's give up a certain amount." And then, you know, but they're
160 million extension. 4 years.
what really are they going to be able to do? What are they really going to do with the money that they get from Matthew Stafford? What
Is
money?
hoping
How much?
be able
How much
to-
are you talking about?
They just roll it over until they're good.
They've got nobody on their team right now, except for 4 people, right? Maybe 5. And you just had a rookie draft class where they're hell excited about everybody they got in the room, but that doesn't mean they're going to be able to contribute at the level that the Rams feel they're going to get out of them this year. You know what I'm saying? This is like year 2, year 3, they're going to be studs at playing, 2 or 3 seasons. This is not what's going on. So why do you need to take this money right now? Who are you going out to get that you so seriously need that you feel we've got a chance to make it past the 49ers or the Seahawks to have a chance to get into the playoffs as, winning the division? What other player, because you're not going to get like multiple good players from what you get back from Stafford taking a pay cut. You're going to get one decently good player. What, you're going to go get two $5 million players, or what, you're going to get five $2 million players? Why even? How is that going to move the needle?
How much was the pay cut?
Enough to get to where
They don't
does
say.
it say?
They don't say how much they will ask them to take, but
Jim Everett, how much was the pay cut?
he don't
Jim
know.
Everett. The Rams are trash.
He should know. He's a Rams fan.
Because
Yeah,
nobody would have thought Jimmy would have went from 23 to 6, plus incentives, right? I mean, that's surprising.
Yeah. That was some crazy stuff, though. But it was all
Hey,
timing.
Hey, Steve-O.
Hmm?
Did you get your football cards yet?
They're in the mail. Not sure where to, but
Yeah.
I was thinking today, I was like, okay, so I won from Joe. Oh, I actually watched a video where Joe thought Steve-O Customs or whatever was me, and I seen the chat.
Yes.
But yeah, so I won.
Yes.
I watched that today. I got one from Joe. I won from Mariah. I won from Ty. I won from Cope. I won from
I was with Joe. I was like, so why didn't you get his address and send him some cards? You told him you were going to.
Oh, the other guy? Yeah. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be so bad, but like to say they're on your nightstand. I mean, come on. So you see them every night, and you know what I mean? For money, you know what I mean? Like if they were, somewhere else, I could understand. But say they're on your nightstand.
You got to understand.
Hey, Corey,
some people just work on a different level, and you can't depend on.
Hey,
everybody.
Corey, did you get your patch from Beto?
The way you take it. God damn! Am I not talking?
No.
Sure on it. I wanted to talk over people like I always do.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
But that means he's going to sleep thinking about me and Corona if he's looking at those night cards before he goes to bed.
All right.
Stafford is worth
Corona
everything.
got hella happy. Oh, Steve-O, I don't know if you knew this, but David Corona came out of the closet last night.
Oh, yeah.
I seen that.
You want to see it again or what?
Okay.
Are you still there? Oh.
No. You're such a
still
diva.
there?
Now that you came out, you're such a diva.
Yeah,
I'm still at the
wants
hospital.
to do it over and over again to get attention. Such a diva.
Jim Everett. You think
Trying to get attention.
Stafford? You think Matthew Stafford's gonna last behind your offensive line? I don't think so.
The Rams are trash.
I don't think so. He might not make it the whole season.
I feel bad for him too, because like the back is one of those things that it just never goes away well. And later in life, like I'm lucky where I'm at right now. I don't have issues with my back yet, because I'm a big dude. Big dudes have knee and knee issues and back issues. And I was not. People always like, take care of your back, and I was like, yeah, So I'm sure I'm fucked later.
Well, it depends. It depends if you're a pitcher or a catcher too. It's a big thing.
Well, I swing hit. You know what I mean? I do both.
There you go.
I'm a
Okay.
pitcher
That'll add
and
some
a
years.
catcher, you know?
That'll add some years.
Well, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Time to let it show.
Crazy Jim Everett.
You notice he didn't put what the draft, how much money they want to cut, because he doesn't know.
Oh man.
I don't. Maybe nobody knows. Maybe
I
it
mean,
was
I-
just told that he didn't want to do it, and they didn't drop them
Yeah.
out. Because that could also be like that could be the thing. There could be something with the amount of money. It could be a relatively little amount of money. It could be like $5 million. They're like, why do we need to? Why do you need $5 million if you're not? Who's talking?
It's
Is
the
that
hospital.
David McNiner?
No,
It's
it's
the
David
hospital.
Corona.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's his
Well,
intercom.
Yeah.
Cold blue,
Intercom.
cold blue.
Okay, so before I go, I want to read this. Stenson Montana Magic been better than all three Niners.
Yeah, right.
Uh-oh.
Now,
Hey,
I
Guess who's here?
I thought who's here?
Who? Line of sickness.
No,
Nope.
your brother.
Oh, hey, Rudy, are you gonna take me to the 49ers and Rams game in week 2?
hey, so whenever they go, Rudy always plays that music. Rudy. What position did Rudy play?
Ah, I heard you, fool.
Like,
Does
are
that
you
mean-
talking about the movie or talking about this Rudy?
The actual premise of the Fighting Irish. What position did the Rudy play?
Oh man,
I
just
remember
saw the
him
movie.
being like in the movie. I remember him being on the end. I swear.
Okay, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
saying-
That's what,
I'm not saying that was his position. Oh, whoops.
Yep.
but in real
Oh, that's
life,
the real Rudy.
who was the
What up, real
quarterback?
Rudy? Oh, that was Joe Montana.
Oh man, that's gotta suck, Rudy. That's gotta suck.
Mhm.
Oh,
Stetson Bennett and Stafford both won championships at SoFi.
now
One is a Super Bowl champion. And
I was hoping the Niners were going to pick Stetson Bennett up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I would have
Cooper
rather
Kupp.
had Stetson Bennett
Yeah.
than Sixth and Sammy.
He's crazy.
Cooper Kupp,
Shot
weird,
at,
inconsistent.
McNiner.
Ayuk and full back deep.
It's just weird that you wanted to draft a quarterback and so did Cope. Cope wanted TLR or RTL or some guy.
The
Yeah,
UCLA quarterback.
DTR.
DTR, yeah. So that's weird that you both wanted to draft a quarterback.
Mhm.
What I seen was if you
Hey,
look
Rudy.
at Brock Purdy's resume, you would see the same resume essentially in Stetson Bennett. You know what I mean? Like he's got all the games. He's been to the big games. He's lost the big game. He's won the big game. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot there. I think they got a great quarterback there in the wings for whenever Stafford's not ready to go. So I wouldn't throw too much shade on the Stetson Bennett pick. I
Well, he
think
already
that
got in
was a
trouble.
savvy pick. Oh, he already got in trouble?
Rudy,
Yeah, DUI or DW?
I got a question.
Oh, that was
for
in
you.
college, right?
No, because after he got drafted.
Oh, he got another DUI?
Come on.
Oh, bro, you need Jesus, homie. You gotta chill out.
Well, how about that guy that just got pulled over for going 140 miles an hour? Did you not just see what happened to Ruggs last year? You know what I mean? And you're seriously gonna
Facts.
seriously
John Jay.
like
Right.
what do you need to see to you know what I mean to not be a moron?
Take it easy, John Jay.
Oh, see you later, John Jay. Hey, Rudy, you guys didn't win a Super Bowl. You guys bought a Super Bowl.
But I'm okay with that too. I'll buy one.
No, Rudy.
Yeah. Yeah, if I could buy one right now, I'd buy one. I could be hating on him.
Rudy, your coaches, your office, your front office is mad at Matthew Stafford because he refused to take a pay cut. He don't want to do like Tom Brady and win more Super Bowls.
I don't think it would matter right now. Not to really talk shit, but I don't think. What are you going to have him do? You're going to have
No,
him cut his whole contract? Because that's what would really move the needle. I don't think $10 million is going to be the thing that gets you back to the Super Bowl. I don't think $15 million is going to be the thing that gets them back to the Super Bowl. So how much money are you trying to get off of
The young
Matthew
won't
Stafford
have a Super Bowl
to
if they
try
did
and
buy. Come on.
win the Super Bowl again?
I think it's for previous debt now and rolling, like maybe rolling over the cap. You know, trying to get out of their hole rather than build the team this year.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, it's. I don't think it's in his best interest. I think it's the team's best interest, and they're trying to, like, I don't know, save some money, and I guess they feel that Matthew Stafford owes them something. You know what I mean? Like, you gave him the contract, and now your books were cooked. So you now have to make up for it, and now you want somebody else to make up for your mistakes. How fair is that? I'm all for quarterbacks taking pay cuts to help the team get better. I just don't see how taking a pay cut to get to the Super Bowl or to stay competitive, but they're not in that position at the moment. I don't think. Not to talk shit, Rudy. I just don't personally think that you're that close to it to where
it was Corey's brother's butt. That's who it was.
oh, it's Corey's brother's butt.
You guys are gonna be in last place
Corey,
this
was
year.
that your brother's butt?
No.
When's the last time your brother took the BART train?
Long time ago.
Are you sure?
Hey Ryan, you hungry?
What you got going on? No, I'm not. But what you got going on?
I got a torta.
You got a what?
I got a torta from Del Taco.
The taco
You
don't
got
have
a torta.
Yeah, they do.
What?
Yeah,
I was
I
just
got
there.
one.
I was just there last week.
I'll show you right now.
I'm so blind. I go up to the drive-thru. I get out the car and I look at the menu.
Look at torta.
What? It must not be out here.
Yep.
Hey, since we would do it with the Niners, let's do it with the Rams, right? Okay, so the GM, let's just say the GM, the coach, and Stafford's agent all get in a room, has to take a pay cut. The agent calls Stafford. He says no. Where does this info come from? Who does it come from?
You crazy, Jim Abbott. You guys not gonna win the championship. You guys smoked out.
Who leaked it and why?
Who leaked what?
So they asked him to take a pay cut, right? So I'm assuming it's the GM, and it was the head coach, and it was the agent. So
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
sure that's who leaked it.
the agent called Stafford, and then so who leaked it out of the four people? Probably that newish.
Oh,
Why would they leak it?
probably the GM to try and get the court of public opinion to weigh on Matt Stafford to try and get it to go. It's just a bullshit thing.
Yep.
Look, you got a whole bunch of, rich kids running around who make mistakes, and then somebody else has got to pay for it. Just saying. And why should they have to struggle with their books when they could, I just feel that, Matthew Stafford, even though we signed him up for this contract, he should just give money back to us, because, it's going to help the team out this year. Like how? How are you going to be competitive this year with the money? I still don't see it. How much does he have to give back to make the team a competitor? Like, you could go get a Yannick Ngakwe. Like, that's
still
the
not
other thing. Who's out there? Who's still out there to make these moves with? How much money? Let's say you take $40 million back from Matthew Stafford. I don't even know if he's getting $40 million. Just saying, hypothetically, you can go get a Yannick Ngakwe. Now you got $30 million left. Okay, what else are you doing with $30 million at this point? Gosh, here we ask all these Rams questions, and he's just talking his points about what he thinks about the 49ers. We're trying to ask for his input and things, and he's just totally not listening and just wants to.
It's just like when the content creators are talking quarterback and then they change subjects. The chat don't talk about it for 20 minutes, not one. They're still just arguing back and forth with each other, and it's hilarious. But after 3 years, I'm going to get bored and I'm going to move on.
Oh, it'll just be a different quarterback.
Oh.
Just be another quarterback controversy with different people. I have a feeling this is live from now on.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we could be talking about so many other things, but honestly, because it's not interesting. I mean, I think it is, but oh, Corey, what'd you get?
A burrito, chicken burrito.
I went to El Charro's. I had a Mexican pizza today, and then I'm going on that cleanse tomorrow. I did look up that GNC cleanse. There's some mixed reviews as far as sitting on the toilet.
Is
Like I said, you got to get a 7-day.
But all the reviews on the 7-day, pretty much half and half, were kind of like, you know, I mean, don't take 4 or some, you know, it affects everybody different. But you know, you still might be on the toilet.
I took a whole thing where it was like, you took your fiber drink in the morning with a packet of pills, and then at dinner you took a packet of pills, and there were different pills and whatnot. It was a 7-day regimen. It wasn't like, I don't know if it's one bottle and you're just taking a certain amount. Like, that's not what I was doing. It came in a box. It was like $40 back in the days.
Wow. Some people are taking it to pass tests and stuff, and that's not what I'm doing. But I mean, I got carrot juice, I got pomegranate juice. And it's just been too hot to drink, and I need to cut that out anyway. So I'm just drinking like Angry Orchid.
Alcoholic apple.
Well, I wanted to try one of those Reds apples or Mike's apples or whatever. They didn't have it, so I was just so freaking hot. You know, I go get my groceries and they're melting on the way home, and I'm just like, let me pull over and hop on with Ted. And
yeah,
that's what I got.
I should get a summer shandy.
I've seen that. That's like 4.2 though.
Oh yeah,
because they didn't have any more. Go ahead.
I'm not worried about the alcohol content. I'm more worried about.
Thank you.
I just
hit the like button.
I want something that, like, I don't know. It's just chill. It's relaxing. It's cold. You know what I mean? And there's a little bit of it's just so hard to me to get trashed anymore during the summer because it's so hot, and it's just like you're just gonna sweat it all out of you, and you're not going to be in a good state. So I just rather, smoke
Yeah, it's
weed
like
every
today,
day.
I took a hit, you know what I mean? I didn't drink. I drank hella water, and I drink hella water during the day anyways, but, and then I wake up and bam, everything at work hit me. So I was like, oh shit, it all makes sense now. My supervisor was there on Friday. And I'm like, my notes were adding up, and I didn't know the customers because I was just looking at how to do everything. I wasn't looking at the customers. Certain customers are international, blah, blah, blah. You got to do this for this customer, government. So you got to go through their portal first before you can do the paperwork and blah, blah, all this stuff. There's like a bunch of different portals with all these stupid Boeing and everybody else, United. And so I wake up, I'm like, I didn't drink it. I learned it all in a day, basically. And I was like, holy crap, I can go in on Monday and be like, you know what I mean? You can go ahead, don't worry, take your vacation. Like, I can do it all.
Bro, when I went to work for a company and their whole operating system at the time was DOS. So I had to relearn DOS and go through all their oh my God, it was so painful. So painful. And I remember one day I was like going through all the screens like fast, like I knew exactly what I was doing. And I remember I was like, and I'm on it. Because I didn't have to say, okay, now what do I do here? What do I do here? You know what I mean? Like I was like bang, 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 and F9, F3.
This will be like my 4th week, but my 2nd week was basically a vacation week. So they told me like for first 3 weeks I'll probably be starting at 7, and then I'll start at 6. And so like this is now the 4th week I should be on my own, but I didn't have everything until Thursday and Friday. I went and got on the computer myself because he's gone. I just totally went through the whole thing because I already know FedEx and UPS. I got to relearn some things. I haven't done it in like a year, but then I'm learning their main system. You know what I mean? Their inventory system. I have to you learn their scanning system, how they do everything. Each company, like, you got to press a code and get a code and put it in the computer to get in. And these people that pick up the packages have to see my ID and they need their own, So they're like, then you got DHL, and then there's like 8 different sites that I have to go through. I can't just ship ground or FedEx Freight United. I got to go through this portal and go through a bunch of pages and, so I'm learning like 12 systems at once. You know what I mean? But only a little. It's not like I'm doing one full order and completing it. You know what I mean? It's like you do half of, like you got 10 of one, portal, you do that one. And so it took me a minute to catch up, but I was getting nervous for a minute. Supervisor getting all testy on me. And I was like, dude, I'm not the guy. But now I am the guy. I'm going to kick him off his computer.
Jim Maverick, at the end of the season, do you want to come on the show and talk about how the Rams were the NFC West champions?
Mm-hmm.
I heard a rumor that Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay blocked Rudy and Jim Everett.
Oh, wow.
That's why they're always in our chat.
We appreciate them, though. And
yep.
Content creators, we appreciate you definitely. It's tough out here in the biz. So, you know what I mean? Even though we don't like each other as far as our teams.
Yep.
I'm glad you guys are out there doing your shows, because somebody needs to represent for their team. You know
how we do it.
Yeah. Show them the gang signs.
Has anybody looked at the Eagles' schedule to see? I know I did when it first came out, but to see what their schedule is as far as like actually having a chance to beat us in the division. I did when it first came out, but I haven't in a while.
I just don't know how you win the NFC West division when you're probably gonna drop 2 games to the Niners again.
So what was you asking me, David Corona?
I forgot.
You said the 96 send me my what?
Oh, yeah, 49ers patch. What were you one? And he was gonna send you one, and he's gonna send me one.
Yeah, he sent me.
I haven't got mine yet.
Yeah, he sent yours to me. I told him I had your address and that just to send it to me, and then I'd send it to you.
Hell
So,
no. Oh,
so I got it. I got it the
I'm
other
out.
day, and it's
Let
sitting
me
on
see
my
it.
night. It's sitting on my nightstand, and I look at it every night, but when I go to bed, and I forget it every morning when I wake up. Sorry.
Go
Man,
get it.
I thought you guys were all joking about Corona being a Cowboys fan, but Ryan, you only treat somebody that's a Cowboys fan like that.
I know no
Well-
Cowboys fan. I'm a Niner fan.
Oh, I don't have the commercial to play.
I'm no Cowboys fan and no Giants fan. I'm a Dodger fan.
Are you a titty bear?
Hell yeah, I got one.
TIDDY bear.
I called the number and I got one.
I was gonna call the number.
I did. The $12.99.
How many P cups does that equal?
I can't talk about that on this show.
Oh. We found his weakness. He can't say anything when he's at the hospital. We could ask him all the serious questions right now. Yeah.
So when you and your wife go home
Hopefully tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Oh, good.
Yeah,
She doing okay?
yeah, she's doing all right. She's in a lot of pain right now.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
are they giving her pain medicine?
Yeah, she just got it right now.
You gonna be taking care of her when she
Yeah.
gets back home?
You know it.
You better. Don't be fucking up on dinner.
That doesn't mean give her the D.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't give that. I can't give that to her right now.
Yeah. That means make her tea, not give her the D. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I made a new. When's that show coming out on Monday? Is that the new show with Aaron and Ty and all those guys? Is it Monday or what? Do you guys know what day it is?
Yeah, it's Monday. At 5:30, 5:15 ish.
Yeah, I hope it's. I don't get off till 5. Probably won't get off till 5:30. So I had to make a account for McNiner because I realized I had one for everybody else, so I had to make one for him.
I think they should do it at 5:30. Just because it's not fun to have to run home, burst in the door, and then sit down in front of the thing for an hour.
Right? He gets home. How long does that take? 5:15.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He said 5:30.
Give yourself a little time to sit down. You know, you can crack that first beer. At least get down the neck. You know what I'm saying? At least get down the neck of the thing, and sit in the chair and then click the button and sign on. You know what I mean? It's get changed out of the clothes. You know what I mean?
But I mean, the other two guys are on the East Coast, right?
Yes.
So
Ty and Aaron.
But yeah, so I had to make one for McNiner so that I had one for everybody.
John Jay, you gotta show me your rated gear first.
Hey, so when you sub to somebody, you can see who subs to you, their name.
Yes, you can see people who sub to you.
So he probably seen 4 people sub to me to him in a row and knows they're all me.
Well,
Yeah, John Jay. Yeah, John Jay. I want to see your rated gear.
not necessarily. It's like it's different. you got to go back through and kind of look through.
What I was thinking about?
Saturday night, and I'm freaking watering.
Oh. Yeah. We can hear it.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
I might go to the 49ers and Cardinals week 15. I might.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Arizona.
You're gonna drive to Arizona?
Yeah, my sister-in-law, she lives over there.
Oh.
I'll probably go to the
Oh.
Cincy game.
Look, it's getting shot down right now.
Yep.
Corey,
What?
hey, she don't need all that stress right now. She's in a whole bunch of pain. Stop making up plans to go cross country.
All right. You hear her?
Yeah.
We can hear.
Yeah, I was thinking either Cowboys or Cincinnati game, but the Cowboys game are like $300-400 more. And
Hey, Corey, tell David to do right.
David Corona,
Yes, sir.
you have to do right now. You at the
Always.
hospital.
I know.
You should be over there rubbing your wife's feet and taking care of her.
Yeah.
I always do.
Not always as in now.
She's laying down in bed.
This is the best time.
is that when you clip the toenails? Is that when you clip the toenails?
Oh,
Yep.
let's not go there.
Yep.
It's okay. Next question. Moving on. Corey, what you drinking on?
Diet Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
I had a fuzzy neighbor at the bar.
Oh, you went to the bar, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds delicious. I turned y'all into alcoholics.
Nope. I previously was already.
Thank you, Bebop. I appreciate that.
I used to, I could drink. I didn't pay for beer unless I went into a bar. You know what I mean? Like, and that was usually on Friday.
How many beers do you drink on Friday?
Allegedly.
Oh, me? 3 beers.
Yeah. Oh, 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're 24-ounce cans, so you gotta double that to 6. Don't let them.
Exactly.
Don't let them get away with that 9% 3-can thing.
They are.
Yeah, so I was like, the beers here or mixed drinks are like $3.25, and that's always pretty good, right? And then you tip the bartender $1. And then I got the Angry Orchard, and I seen it was like $10 for a 6-pack. And then I'm like, man, if I'm spending $3.25 for 1 beer, 6 beers, I'm spending $25.50 plus tip each beer for a 6-pack. I was like, this is straight. Like, it never crossed my mind before. I could save so much money.
Oh yeah.
I had an epiphany.
But it's crazy. Like, well, I was in the beer industry, so like, when the beer went out of date, it needed to be destroyed. So it got destroyed. You know what I mean? So every bottle got recycled, every can got recycled, and every beer was flushed out into the system naturally. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like, I was doing God's work.
And then, like, today, go ahead.
I did it all for Mother Nature and our children. You're welcome.
Plan on going to this place tomorrow where my other brother works. There's going to be music there.
Oh.
Are you taking the bar?
No, driving.
Oh, you driving, huh?
No, my brother's driving.
No, I got you, but you threw that around like, nah, we going in style. What kind of car your brother got?
He got right now he haven't got the other car yet because he's trying to talk them down. You know, he's negotiating with them. And this place is far. I said, why you going so far to get a car? You got to take. We went out there. We bought it. You gonna have to leave it there because nobody can drive it home. Because you can't bring both cars home. 'Cause I can't drive.
Sure you can, Corey. Just tie a rope to both the cars. And you just sit in the back and just.
Oh, you got that right.
Or you get like a chariot and get that chicken.
Oh, Corey, there you go. Forget the bike. Go back and get Carl.
No.
Just strap him to the cart, and then just have him push you around all the time. You just
no. Carl's
get a
not
big
coming
long
back here.
Get a big long stick with a picture of you on it, and then you can put that in front of him, and he'll see that, and he'll try and attack it, and it will move forward, and that's how you steer him. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You can go all over town. Go all over town.
Carl's not coming back here. It's so peaceful down there. And the baby's getting so big. Hope it's not a male chicken. Hope it's a female.
I hope Carl finds his way back. I do.
If he do, he'll take a long time because he got come all the way from Vacaville, so he got to get on the freeway.
Say Vacaville?
Yep. And then cross the bridge.
You're telling me that Carl wouldn't cross the bridge to come after you?
No, he would know how to get here.
He probably talked to his friends that are getting transported, hitch a ride, realistically within a few a few miles, and that's how he could die.
I bet you Carl is on his way right now, and he's got himself a couple shivs and a picture of you. And he's coming for you.
It's the revenge tour. It's the revenge tour.
I forgot he doesn't have very long legs. So when I paid him to come after you, he started walking then. So he still hasn't gotten there yet. Another couple weeks, you better watch out.
What's up, McNiner?
What's up, guys?
Oh, what up?
You know, it's weird.
They didn't have my tequila. See, I don't know how your guys' states are set up, but we got to go to a liquor store here, and they did the only one open didn't have what the heck? They didn't have my tequila, so I was highly disappointed. Just had to
What's your tequila?
YouTube video. It's 1800 coconut. It's like a silver but coconut, you know. There's only one. The store closest to me has them, but they're not open this late.
Are you a sorority girl?
Is it strong?
Oh yeah, it's strong. It's smooth enough to the point though where you don't actually need to chase it.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
You don't get the F face. You know, you're like.
Or you don't need like the like a drink like the aftertaste.
Why?
You know, in Louisiana on Sundays, no liquor stores open.
That's how it used to be in
Same thing
Washington.
here.
You had to go.
Same thing here.
You got to go to the grocery store and get your liquor.
Oh, they didn't even sell it in liquor in grocery stores. They wouldn't let you. You couldn't. You could buy beer at the gas stations at the Safeway and whatnot, but you could not buy any liquor. The liquor stores are the only people who could sell liquor, and they were closed on Sundays.
Yeah,
that's
three places.
That's the way it is.
It's still like that? You guys. 3 places just got shut down. Some like Save Mart type deals. because the manager didn't renew his license register in time. So 15 months, 3 places got shut down for not selling their alcohol or having a registered, I don't know, manager or something. Kind of weird.
If Carl come here, John Jay, I'm gonna drop him off in front of your house in Daly City.
Oh yeah.
Get that John Jay. He's a 49er fan too.
Do you think Carl would take the D? Or
I think Carl might be a spicy chicken sandwich at this point.
Yeah.
So, side note, today I was in a whole different world. So I'm checking on my property tax and seeing how much has gone up and all that. And then it looks like it's gone. I paid $171 last year, and this year it's like $156. But my payment went from $39 to $42. So that's kind of weird. But I noticed I pay $20 a year for student loans, which isn't nothing, but I'm paying that. But you know how much I'm paying for senior citizens? 44 cents a year.
Oh, huh.
I know.
Fucking John Jay.
It was all a ruse to get John Jay off.
Let's see.
Yeah, McNair, you got to rewatch the part where I made up a story about Grant and Kyle Shanahan. Just how about YouTube is in general.
Grant and Kyle Shanahan.
It was what I see on the outside world as far as how YouTube acts. It was right after you left, pretty much.
Awesome Kid's your son, John Jay. He told me,
No,
he said, my
Blue
daddy's
Jays.
name is John Jay.
Blue Jays suck, and then they lose against the Dodgers.
Wait, the Blue Jays beat the Frogers?
Don't know what you're saying.
Blue Jays beat Frogers.
No, we play on the 24th.
Oh man.
Oh, he's back.
Anybody watch the Celebrity Golf?
Okay, hold on. First of all, Awesome Kid looks nothing like me. It's very obvious. And second of all, it's not my fault. He looks exactly like you with glasses.
No, he don't look like me. He looks like you, John Jay. He told me.
No, he does. That's a lie.
Damn.
That's a lie.
Damn.
He looks more like you. He looks more like McNider than me.
Hey.
Oh, John Jay. Blue Jays suck.
Well, they're gonna
And
beat you
and the Giants lost again tonight.
whatever.
And the Dodgers won.
Well, now that John's back, it's time to end the show.
Yeah.
Right, everybody.
All right, later.
John Jay, you want to go first?
Are you kicking me out? Is that the reason why, Corey, you don't want me in here? All right, I'm never coming back.
No,
I'm so offended.
no,
Bye.
no, I'm just joking.
Okay.
We just joking.
He said you can't come in here because you're a Giants fan.
Yeah, the best team, San Francisco Giants.
No, we don't.
Hey, McNiner, I seen you in the chat. What do you think about playing that game that Ted was playing yesterday with those people? I don't know who they are.
I don't know if I saw that because I was in there for a little bit, but then I had to bounce. I don't exactly remember why I had to bounce, but I did. I have a lot going on right now. so I don't know.
Ryan, did you see it?
No.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh, it was good. It was like Steve Harvey, just like Steve Harvey. You got a panel like us. You got teams. It's 1 versus 1. You know what I mean? You get the question right. There's 5 questions, like who's the top 5 running back rushing leaders of the 49ers, right? And this is exactly what the question was. And then you get the question right. If it's pick number 4 and you pick another guy and you beat it, your team gets to take it. And then you get a question wrong, you get 3 strikes, you can steal all that stuff. It was like
Family Feud.
Yeah, Family Feud. It was like Family Feud, but on teams, like with a big panel. And they were hard questions because who knows the top 5 running back touchdown leaders? And I don't remember the other 2 questions, but I mean, like, those looked like a pretty fun game. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
I've seen other people do that. That's why I like.
Of course, you can't use the top 5 of every category, but
That's why it's like it's hard to, like, if you're doing just 49ers too, you can only do so many of them.
Yeah, it was like, who do the Niners have the best record? Which team do they have the best record against? Winning percentage wise. And the top 5. It's kind of tough to duplicate those questions, but
It's like with Connect 4 that we're talking about the whole league, so that's a lot more better. It's a lot better to be able to come up with extra things and different boards essentially. But yet at the same time, also we got like those stat cards. There's individual players, 53 men on each roster each year. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people you can try and figure out who they are.
David McNiner.
Yo,
Your favorite rounds person was in here.
what?
You missed.
Which one? Which one? Because there's 2, and they're both equally.
In here. They both was in here. Jim Everett and Rudy.
Like, see?
Oh, Jim Everett, the mid, and Rudy.
See, they were in here. I got proof. I got proof.
yeah, it was a 2-person raid.
Yeah.
That's all they got right now.
We were talking about the Rams, and they were just talking about the 49ers.
Yep.
They're like, okay, I see. We got guys that are going to be good right off the bat. We got they're rookies. You don't know what they're going to do. Don't be delusional. They did get my tight end though. I'm kind of mad about that. Davis Allen.
They would be average if they hit on like 47% of the people drafted this year. You know what I'm saying? They would be average. Or not average, but I think that's even more than average, but that's like good in the league. No, that's average. Right? It's 47%.
Oh,
so anything more than that is just
Speaking of, I got a
better.
John Jay.
Yep.
Guess what? Your son is here.
Ha 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 ha! You're funny.
Carcast.
I'm his son now. I thought it was Awesome Kid. What happened to that?
No, Awesome Kid is Corey's son. Because
oh, my bad. Got it mixed up.
You know, as a father, you can have multiple children, right?
Yes. I think
Yeah, so he's not wrong, technically.
I know, like, yeah, Corey could be lying to us. Also, Awesome Kid said that he was born in Richmond.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He said he was born in the Bay Area in Richmond, and then his family
Right near Corey.
His family took him to Seattle.
John Jay, I just want to know, how have you kept the second life from us?
It's not my son.
John Jay, stop lying.
Yeah.
Is that my son? That's Corey's son.
Your son is even willing to say that.
Oh man, let's go.
No.
Yeah, you see, I had to go to the store and stock up on some St. Louis Rams.
Oh, there we go.
See.
Is that Charmin Ultra?
Not sponsored.
Wait, does
we're
that
ready to
shirt
come
have
back.
sleeves?
Oh, the shirt I have on, I'll show you.
Oh man,
You know, that is sponsored by Tight End U, though.
or is that a wife beater?
Wife beater.
I only
No,
called him
I
that
don't.
when I was a kid.
I don't actually
After a
wear.
certain-
I don't actually wear wife beaters.
Oh,
After a certain, I called them A-frame shirts. Okay.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Is that
this
a
shirt-
leopard?
I know. It's hard to see me. I know you got to focus, and it just looks like a head and some arms. But I'm here.
Oh, I thought it was leopard.
It's actually like really good tree camo. I mean, really
Camo.
good. Good to the point where bugs where like grasshoppers and stuff jump on it when I'm outside.
I thought it was
I'm not
leopard.
kidding.
It got tequila, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what's going on.
He's in for a night. He's gonna be out blending
I
into
do
things.
have someone coming over for drinks soon, but I don't know when they're
Oh.
going to be here.
Oh,
that's true. That's true. They are sponsored by Charmin because they're ultra soft, and the Rams are ultra soft. They're soft.
Yes.
They're soft as hell.
ooh.
I wish they were still in the chat when I said that though. That would have been awesomer.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Or good or better.
Yep.
Awesomer kid.
I asked Awesome Kid what makes him so awesome. He still hasn't answered me to this day.
No. His real name is a cat. That's what everyone calls him.
A cat.
I don't get the joke.
I mean, I get the joke if you think about it in the other way, But
You know,
I'm not going there.
did you know that I'm amazing and modest?
What makes you amazing and modest?
It's just what I am. Amazing and modest.
Natural gifted talent.
Just, you know what I'm saying? It's two rare qualities. Two qualities to have in somebody that's it's hard to get those two qualities together to be amazing and modest at the same time.
Oh shoot, my phone's at 1%.
Oh, bro. Carcass is gone.
Nah, I'm here. Dude, I hate the feeling where it's at like 1%, you plug it in and it just dies right then and there. Oh shit.
It's gonna happen.
Dude, if it happens, I'm like gonna slam a wall. No, I'm joking.
That's why I just always have mine plugged in.
So Carcast,
I need to get a portable
That's-
one, but those things are expensive as hell.
I'd say just don't put us in the freezer, but you probably don't have anything sitting in there. We're going to go, what's that?
Yeah.
Or at least
No.
I hope not.
Nah, you're actually right about that one. I don't got many things in the freezer. Plus, I barely open the freezer. It's only the fridge, really. And I really, we just store meat like David Corona has. Oh, shit.
Hey, Carcast, do you ever watch like old Niner videos from the 80s and 90s?
What's up? Sometimes, yeah. This is dude named 49ers Throwback. I got a lot of notifications. He's posting it left and right, so watch a bit. I watched highlights of that.
Throwback's awesome. He's got a great channel. Shout out to Throwback. Make sure everybody in the chat, make sure you check him out.
No, he sucks. He blocked me. He couldn't take the heat over whatever we're talking about.
Wow.
No, that's your opinion of him. That's your opinion of him, and that's
Evo.
fine.
Who hasn't blocked you?
You're allowed.
No, I mean, but I didn't. I mean, we're having a talk back and forth, and then I say, "Hey, what about these comments?" And then you block me because of it. I got multiple accounts.
How
I don't
long ago
blocked.
was this?
I don't know, 3, 4 months, 5 months. I don't know. I just see his name in all the time, and so I went and looked at his channel, but I'm like, I'm not going to sub.
He's on everyone's channel, actually. He's
49ers
everywhere.
Throwback. I see that channel everywhere.
Dude, he posts highlights of Joe Montana, back in the day, these amazing highlights. So it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I watched them. But yeah, I have notifications turned on.
And he supports a lot of content creators.
Yep.
So I'm sorry. If you're out there pounding the street and in other content creators chats, even if I might not want to do a show with you, I'll still promote you because you're helping out the community. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I feel that way about Throwback. I'm just saying on an average, you know, with anybody. Even if like I don't, yeah. We've got so
Guess
many
what?
of
I'm
us.
at 151 subscribers.
Congratulations!
There we
On the road.
go.
You gained like 2 subscribers in like a day, right?
Let's
Oh,
get him to 200. Let's get him 200.
It's a milestone. So the reason why I brought up about all these winnings I won earlier is because I haven't won anything from you guys, Corey, Ryan. But honestly, who hasn't blocked me? Everybody in this room and Cope.
I haven't blocked you. I just don't see you. I'm just playing. I gotta stop. I'm being a bully right now.
I gotta get a haircut, bro.
Yeah, you do, man. I've never had that hair. My hair every 2 weeks. Even growing up as I'm gonna post a picture of me at like 6, 7 years old. I'm wearing a Mr. T cutoff shirt. No, always clean cut though.
Oh man, I remember when I was a kid.
You hold on. Have you ever had a mohawk?
Yeah, I have an afro. Oh no, I actually don't have a mohawk. Oh, full on afro though.
I remember Mr. T did a commercial for what is that video game called? World of Warcraft. And he says, I'm a knife elf mohawk or something. That was hilarious.
Shout out, Mr. T.
Pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
See, when I was a kid, all the adults.
I don't go in no plane.
When I was a kid, all the adults were like, wow, I want to be Mr. T. I want to get that mohawk. Let's see. I know he was on A-Team. I know he did one of the Rocky movies.
I had a mohawk.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, are there any pictures?
Nope.
Darn.
Did you dye it?
No. I didn't cut it off.
When was this, Corey?
Back when 18 stuff.
Oh.
You're a Raiders fan?
No, I'm not like you, Steve-O.
Were you crushing it with the ladies at that time? Because, you know, a mohawk like that, if I was a lady, you probably would have got me going. Ooh, Corey, look at your mohawk.
Jeez, I wish there were pictures so we can have Corey show on stream.
It shot me down like a tree.
Well, that sounds like another video that's going to come up. Yeah.
I'm Corey Davis. Look at me and my mohawk.
So, McNiner, I don't know if I ever asked you, but how long have you been rocking the bald look?
Probably since about 2020.
Oh,
I did have hair, but then I was looking at it really hard, going, "Uh-oh." And I mean, it's a slow death. It's not going fast, you know. Like you see some guys, I feel bad for them, but they're like 26 and they're just they got the ring going on, you know. And then it's like it you know, it just depends on your DNA.
Or you could be like Jed York and have that awkward patch in the back.
I never want to say anything, but I noticed it's like that.
How much are you worth, and you're still dealing with this shit? That your high tech, result or he's just using a comb over.
Someone told me that with the technology, you could actually get hair.
Yep.
Well, McNiner, you know, I feel distant from you now because I gotta take your goatee card.
Ooh.
Oh, it's coming back. Don't worry. I'm already like you can kind of see this. You can kind of see it right here.
Hey, don't worry.
Some people do that once a year thing where they just, you know what I mean, like start over.
Don't worry, McNiner. At least your facial hair grows faster than that dude, Michael.
That guy, didn't he actually try growing something for like a year,
yes.
And it was like,
you know what?
It was like, oh, you do?
It took him a month just to get stubbles.
Wow.
I'm so
Yeah, I literally shaved. It was Thursday morning. I believe it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday morning before work, and
man.
I already got like stubble going on. I haven't gotten to the point. It's not long enough to the point where I can trim it down to where I want it yet, but we'll get there. All right,
Hey,
we'll get
guys.
there.
What do you
I'm
use?
gonna get out of here. Appreciate everybody in the chat for stopping in tonight.
Where you
and being
going?
a part of the show.
Where you
Well,
going?
I gotta do some laundry and then get to bed.
One of my neighbors?
Have your lips ever get popped
You gonna go hang out with Joe?
from your mama?
What's that?
Your lips ever get popped from your mama, and she thought you said something and you didn't say it. She just heard wrong.
She never really hit me in the face. It was more of a let me whoop your ass type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in the car, and Salt and Pepper song came on, Push It. And I was singing the song, push it. Hey! She was like, and she thought I said, bullshit.
Oh.
And she said, pow! I said, Mama, why you do that? Because you said bullshit. I said, no, I didn't. I said, push it. The song says push it. Listen to the song. It said push it.
I thought the song, instead of saying push it, I thought it was saying smush it. So I was running around singing the song, smush it real good, which also works.
Yep.
It does. It does.
Weird way.
Yeah, my mom, she never popped me in the mouth.
I'm out of here, guys.
Bye, bye. Have a good night. But I could tell what level I was in trouble because if it's a wood spoon, it ain't bad. But if she has a belt, then I must have done something like serious, you know. But yeah,
And
kids these days they don't get the same treatment.
Nope.
Well, how y'all got in trouble? Like, I don't know. Maybe I was the only child. I never got in trouble. Well, from my parents, anyways. But Corey, that's 2 nights in a row that you've told a story where somebody misheard what you said.
Oh yeah, I got it. My mama just looked like this. We could be in the hospital or somewhere, and she didn't have to say nothing. She just look at us. She just give us this look, and we like, oh okay, let's go sit down. We can't do like these other kids is doing, running around the hospital. We gotta take our butts over there and sit down. Cause we knew what that look mean. I'm not gonna whoop you here, but when we get home, you gonna get it. I know my brother Kevin, his birthday, and he threw my little brother's diaper. My mama told her youngest brother and my brother to go throw the diaper away and fill with poo poo. And these guys out and the neighbors outside sitting on the lounge chair, relaxing in the sun. And my nephew, my uncle, Kenny, said, my sister can't tell me what to do. What she think she is? Who she think she is? And she told Kevin, throw that diaper over the fence. And they were like 2 inches away from the trash can. And he threw the diaper over the fence. All of a sudden the neighbors here see the poo-poo diaper coming over the fence, coming at them. And my brother walked in the room, and then all of a sudden the doorbell went ding dong. And he looked, and he knew the neighbors, and he knew what was going on. And my mom was like, okay, Kevin, you're going to get your butt whooping, but not for your birthday today. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. But Kenny, your butt's mine. She whooped her brother butt. Took the whooped his butt. And next day, my brother knew. That's the one thing. You know you getting your butt whooped, about to get your butt whooped. and you have to sit there and know it's coming. So my mama come home from work, had groceries in the car. My brother tried to see if she forgot. He went out the car and made sure he was the first one to get out the groceries. Oh, my mom here to help you. And my mom like, oh, you think this gonna get you out of your whooping? Nope. She tore it behind up. um, John Jay,
Yep.
any 49 news out there today?
Nope.
No, no, no
No
news.
news. Next week, we're almost there. We're gonna get a lot of news. We're almost there. Shout out to Corey. This is where he's actually from. I need to stop.
You got too much jokes.
Mm-hmm. That's who I am.
That's right.
That's who I am.
That's cool. Oh yeah.
I never take nothing serious.
Right.
Because if I'm always serious, you guys will all hate me.
And then you'd be the Joker.
Well, I am the Joker.
See,
Yep.
this is what we do to David Corona's other team.
Oh my gosh. You still have that picture?
That's not my team.
Oh,
It's all day too.
Where'd you get that?
Huh?
Where'd you get the picture?
Send it to him.
No.
Oh.
On this online, it's just like people sharing pictures, and I saw it. And I said, "Ooh, let me save it."
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Blaine Gabbert for beating the Bears. Oh man, that Michael dude has a big mouth. Jeez, I never had any problem with the Bears until I met him. We're gonna win 13 games. We're gonna beat the Packers. We're gonna beat the Niners in the title game.
I learned running skills from getting away from a belt. That belt, LL. Oh, my daddy Bebop. He said, "You want to run?" He used to take you by your arm or your arm and say, "Go ahead, run." And you going around in circles like this while he whooping you. Shh. Oh, shh. Run, shh. Run. Shh. And you running in circles.
I still got this picture. The giant hat. I'm gonna buy this $80 hat, but instead of the Thursday Night Football, I'm gonna put the Warriors, and then I'm gonna send it to Corona.
So who do y'all think gonna be the backup running back for CMC? Is it gonna be Mitchell, or is it gonna be Mason, or is it gonna be TD Davis Price? David McNiner?
Well, Eli Mitchell didn't even make it through voluntary OTAs without an injury. So I wish I could rely on the guy. You know, if we could rely on him, that would be a killer 1-2 punch, you know? I've actually said you know what I'd like to see is I'd like to see him bring in Jordan Mason, you know, and a guy like TDP, which I don't know if he's even going to make the team this year. You shout out to Trey Sermon, but I would like to see him bring those two in and bruise up the defense, you know, wear them down a little bit, and then bring him CMC to finish them off, you know. And bring in CMC for third down, the third down back, and just don't overuse the guy,
Penalty.
you know. Oh, John Jay must be watching.
Yeah, the sock. My bad. I thought
Yeah,
it was
you're good. You're good.
I thought it was
I,
muted.
I figured you were watching the World Cup or whatever.
Man, I've been watching soccer all day. You know, Lionel Messi made his debut yesterday. You know, LeBron James was there. Serena Williams was there. A bunch of retired NFL players were there just to watch that dude. Tickets were $9,000 for cheap seats. You know, damn, who has $9,000 to go watch a soccer game?
I think it's going to be a running back not on the team. Like a Kareem Hunt or something.
What you think, John Jay?
Kareem Hunt. That'll be so funny if that happens.
I don't really think that. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? Say somebody not on the team because we're all going to have the same, we're close to, same answers.
Oh, man. Let's see. Bye-bye, Ty Davis Price. Another, don't know why we drafted him. Never used him.
You got to give him a chance. You can't give him a chance. He's only played the games. Going, he's not a bust yet.
Well, it's the NFL, man. Like, who cares about the Niners? It's the NFL. If you drop in a depth chart and another player is moving up there, that's why it's called the Now Football League or not for fun. Like there are a lot of players that are really good at it, and after 4 years, they never step on the field again. It's a sad business. But back to the question, Jordan Mason, I think he'll be on the roster. Of course, McCaffrey's starting. Everyone's been telling me about that undrafted free agent that we got from a Texas school, who they said he's like a Raheem Mostert. Then we picked up another player. What's his name from Marshall, and he's moving up the depth chart. So, and when Ty Davis Price is dropping, and those guys get roster spots, that's just a reality. I think Jordan Mason, even though he didn't get a lot of playing time at the end of the year, Kyle started to use him more and more. So I think he may be the number 2. And when it comes to Mitchell, I like him when he's healthy, but I don't know. Like, I got a feeling we might trade him mid-season because I don't think he's going to get cut. Or he may fall to number 3. So, like I said,
Well,
yeah,
yep. Let me ask David Corona, then that'd be my next question. David Corona.
Corona, are you here?
He might have fell asleep. Okay, my next question is, was Eli, if we trade him, what we might get from him? What team would? What way we had to give up? I mean, get from him. What kind of trade market would he be? David Menina?
Who? What kind of trade market for who?
Elijah Mitchell.
I think if we could get a 5th round pick, we'd be all set. Because just from his injury history, I don't think the teams are going to be willing to give up more than that.
Who's that, John Jay?
What?
Who's that guy?
No, that's the giant hat that everyone's talking about.
Oh,
Yep. Corona, did you hear my joke? And TRL got so mad at me. I said, "This is what a normal hat looks like on Kyler Murray." that was so mean.
He got all pissed off.
Yeah. Well, like over there, like I like those dudes, and they let me goof around. That's why I go over there because like they're good. They're good dudes. They're nice. YTC yesterday blew a gasket.
Oh yeah, he was pissed off.
He was cursing and yelling like for 5 straight minutes. I was like, dude, what happened? Oh, I was watching the stream and someone called me out. I said, okay, that makes sense.
I didn't even comment in the comments because he was going off.
He was like, yeah.
Yeah, he went to that wrestling today.
Yeah. So apparently, all the news is Saquon wants to hold out. And a lot of Giants fans apparently were like, we paid the wrong dude. We paid the wrong dude. And apparently his friend made a video, said that Saquon is garbage. And apparently, they were going after him very hard on social media. And then YTC started to defend his boy, and then they went all after him.
Yeah.
So David Corona.
Yes, sir.
Who's gonna be the backup to CMC?
I hope it's Mitchell. If he could stay healthy. If Mitchell can do it, I hope the other guy, what's his name? 24, Jordan Mason. Yeah, I hope if Mitchell can do it, I hope they give Jordan Mason a chance. Because he did pretty good. When he was in, he got at least 8 yards or more. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to end this. Ain't that much news out there.
All right, you guys have a good night. Go Niners and F those Rams.
All right.
Oh, come on, get your own slogan.
No, well, technically, that belongs to TOP.
That's like what Rams always do and try Glock 9.
No. TOP says FA all y'all's teams is what he said.
It's sort of the same premise.
So
we're all Niners fans, so that just wouldn't make sense,
I know. I know, because I started to say F all the teams, and then TOP was like, "Hey, John, stop copyright infringing stuff." Yeah, he has that deep voice. Yeah. I make fun of him. I say, "Are you sure, TOP, you don't drink whiskey?" Because when someone has a raspy voice, and he's like, "I don't drink." Shout out TOP. I know
it's a combination of whiskey and probably 5 new packs of Newports a day. It's like
Newports.
He's got one of those really deep raspy kind of like that guy for the insurance commercials. You know that guy that has that like really. I can't remember what insurance company it was.
The crime guy or the terror guy?
Yeah,
Or whatever?
yeah. It's a similar voice to his, but a little more rasp to it.
So thank you everybody that came in today. Thank you, No Border Sports, for finishing your quiz, your trivia, and hope everybody enjoyed their day today. Tomorrow, I'll be doing the results at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Get the results of who did what, who didn't do good. I know two brothers, the one that just left, they did the same thing together. No Border Sports and David Corona. They both end up the same score. But we'll see who all went 15-0, who missed one, who missed two.
I know I didn't miss any.
I know because you never take it. You end up picking the book and still didn't take it.
So no one went 15-0 this week.
No, there's some people went 15-0.
Oh, there is someone that did.
Yes, I haven't got to count how many. It's at least, I won't say at least, don't quote me, at least 3 people. 3 people.
Okay.
But here we go. I'm gonna thank this guy that made. Oh, he's got. Oh no, he's still here. Oh, let me fix this first. I always keep on forgetting to take off chat. Let me do one more thing, then that's it. Okay. Take that off, and let me go back. This guy made me this one.
When did he go? Why am I getting?